This sweater is huge. Oh my gosh. It's like the shirt my dad wears. Can someone tell me where all my yarn is going? This was 1 pound. 1 pound is about to go away. To this? Well, my bad. I didn't know that grandmas wore pastel oversized sweaters. Hi guys, welcome to a different kind of vlog. So today I am going to be attempting to crochet my first ever oversized sweater. I never made any clothing before, so I decided that because I got this freebie hook from one of the sellers that I had issues with. We resolved it, and she gave me a 5mm hook with this really cute poisonous apple handle, and now I decided to find a purpose for it. So I'm gonna be crocheting my own sweater. As you know, on this channel I only mostly crochet dolls or like other amigurumis, so I never actually crocheted anything else besides that. And crocheting clothing or blankets is quite different. I'm just gonna go ahead and vlog out this sweater and hopefully I make it a successful attempt. We shall see. So far I am using pink yarn and we're working on the length of the sweater, starting from like below the armpit all the way down to like the stomach area. This is pretty much the length of mine, and I'll be back with the next update. Okay, so I just want to do a quick update. Since the last update, I was working on this and then I realized I was using the wrong hook size the entire time. I've been using my 5mm hook while the pattern does call for this. It also requires a 7mm hook, which thank goodness I do have. And for some reason, I was watching the video. I totally missed the part where I was supposed to use a 7mm hook for this. And now we are just painfully unraveling. So there goes my first attempt. And I went ahead and just bought the PDF pattern because it's so much easier to follow through when it's written versus on a video, at least for me, because I have to like rewind over and over, and there are parts that I miss because I'm not looking at the screen. This is so painful. I don't do this very often with my dolls, so oh my gosh, the experience, the learning experience, I feel like an absolute beginner all over again. Look at this frogging. I wonder how long this is gonna take for me to successfully make this. Hopefully I do make it. Be back with another update. Plastic hooks make a lot of these squeaky noises when I crochet, and I had no idea I did that, but yeah, it's really interesting. And I got this hook from Daiso, by the way, for like $1, so yeah, it's really cheap. Never thought I'd use it, but here I am making the sweater, and I am currently unraveling this because I just realized my count was off. It's on an odd number, so making the other rows are just not possible. It's so frustrating. I don't know how many times I'm gonna have to like unravel this, recount, because when I make amigurumi, I don't really recount my rounds. I only recount like the important rounds, you know, but for this one it seems like, oh my gosh, if you mess up once in a row, you're gonna mess up the entire project, and that's it. Like, you have to like frog the entire thing because it's uneven. Oh my gosh, it's so complicated. I know it's my first sweater, but my gosh, I'm just making so many mistakes already, and it's quite frustrating, this process. I don't know how you guys make clothes, if you do. And like trying to make sure like it's the same size that would fit me. Oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm a little frustrated, you know. Day 3 on this, though I didn't spend all day making this, of course. I only spent like a couple hours each day making this. It's like, what, day 3, and look, this is all I've gotten so far for like one of the panels. I'm gonna be right back. Hopefully I can fix up this whole thing. I'm just gonna unravel the entire thing up to this point just so I can do like a recount. Whew, I am frustrated. Oh my gosh, I'll be right back. This is one panel that I created. I'm working on like the neck area. So far what I noticed is this part down here, it's kind of uneven. I added some increases where there weren't supposed to be increases. So, you know, first time sweater is gonna look a little bit flawed. If this turns out right, I'm probably gonna wear it for my birthday. That's my goal. And my birthday from here on is gonna be next month, so in a few more weeks. Yeah, so here's the progress. But yeah, this is what it looks like so far using the moss stitch and single crochet. And I will be trying to get down the neck area and then do the other side. after I frogged that, I currently made 9 rows, starting over, and so far I figured out how to make the rows even, so that way I won't be losing stitches after every row. And I'm actually counting my stitches after every 3 rows now, so to make sure they're even, and so far it is working. And I think my tension is a lot better the second time around. I am super happy with this, so hopefully I can really finish this within like the next month or so before my birthday. So yeah, I'll be back with the next update. Hey guys, welcome back to another update. So here is my sweater and the progress update for this. So after frogging the entire thing, I pretty much abandoned the project for like 2 weeks, and now I'm back and I got started on this about like the other day or something, and this is the progress so far. So I've managed to fix the uneven rows, and so now I figured out how to keep all the rows even so we're not missing any stitches, although I might have accidentally chained 2 in places where I wasn't supposed to chain 2, but I don't think it's that noticeable. So right now I'm going ahead and finishing off one more side for this large panel, and then we're gonna go ahead and create, I guess, the back side to connect it, and then create the sleeves afterwards. So yeah, this is the update so far. I am pretty happy with it, and we'll be back with the next update. Here's what the sweater looks like on me so far. Hoping it's a little bit oversized, though I did shorten the length of it compared to the original instructions, and I left the width the same as the pattern. So far I think I'm kind of liking it. Hello and good morning. It's another day in my life. So here is another update on the back panel. So I got started. This is what it looks like. I just started this last night. Here's something that I noticed, and I'm not sure if you can tell, but I'm using the same yarn brand and the same color from that yarn brand, and I'm not sure if the camera is going to pick that up, but they're 2 different shades of paint. So this is like the front panel, and it's darker than the back sides. Can you tell? Those are like 2 different shades. So that means like the front side is going to be slightly darker than the back. And then I have this part right here that's also attached to the front, but it's lighter than this color. Yeah, that kind of sucks. I'm not sure why the company would like alter the paint. Now I'm gonna have 2 different shades of paint, and it's gonna be kind of odd, I guess. Hopefully it still looks okay, but wow, the inconsistency though. Okay, so I want to give you a little bit of my thoughts on this sweater process so far and how I'm feeling about crocheting my first sweater. I think it's very fun. You know, I used to think that crocheting sweaters or blankets would be very boring because of the repetitive rows and just creating like the same thing over and over, especially basic sweaters and blankets. So like this one is just basically the single crochet moss stitch over and over, and it kind of repeats itself, and I'm using the same color because, you know, I'm a beginner, so I decided to go with something easy, and I thought it would be really boring, but it turns out it's actually really therapeutic and really relaxing. So I really enjoy that aspect compared to like making my dolls, which are all kind of quite unique actually. I have to think a lot whenever I make my dolls. This is a really nice change in pace, and I look forward to actually finishing up the sweater because I actually understand the instructions a little bit more now. Currently, this is how much of the back panel that I've gotten so far, and I think I'm doing pretty well. I'm on track, even though it took me like several attempts already that I had to unravel multiple times. Definitely enjoying the process right now, and I will be back with the next update. I did it! The back panel is done. I think it looks really good actually. So the bottom part is the front panel right here. Here's what that looks like. This is the back one. So can you tell this time, like they're 2 different shades of pink, but they're like from the same yarn brand. But anyway, that doesn't matter because I managed to finish the back side and I'm really happy with it. And yeah, I'll be back with the next update. I'm so excited. Alright, so here I am currently working on the front panel, and I'm doing single crochets along the top of the shoulder area. So I don't know if anybody else talks about this, but I actually have a really hard time trying to figure out where to single crochet along the top. So I'm starting on one corner, and it tells me to single crochet along here just to create single crochets in order to eventually attach on the front and back panel. And I'm just trying so hard to figure out where the loops are at because it's like sideways, you know? So like the sweater was crocheted this way, so it goes horizontally. I think this is horizontally, right? From side to side. So you turn vertically and it's like you have to single crochet along these little, I don't even know where the loops begin, but I have a really hard time trying to figure it out how to single crochet in. But as long as I have the right amount of stitches, I think I'm good. So I'm just like blindly single crocheting into the little loops. I legit cannot tell where the loops begin and continue on to the next one. So yeah, that's something I'm gonna have to eventually learn how to see. I guess my eyes are not adjusted when it comes to working in these rows, but yeah, it's really difficult. Whoops. So yeah, I just wanted to point that out because I'm having a really hard time figuring that out. But yeah, that's progress so far. I'll be back with the next update. Oh my gosh, this is like so large. So this is what it looks like without sleeves. Actually, this is what it would look like as like a regular shirt. Oh my gosh, it's like the shirt my dad wears. Oh my gosh, look at that. Okay, I'm not really good at modeling, but you get the idea. Gonna finish up the sleeve. Hopefully it looks better. Okay, so here is the current progress so far. I'm trying to work on the sleeves with the length of it, and here is the first attempt. So I have this other sweater. It's actually a brand new sweater. I've never worn it, and it's also oversized because I bought it like large, and I think this one actually fits me pretty well. So here's the sleeve of this one that I crocheted. It's even longer than the sleeves of this first sweater. So I'm gonna have to unravel this and probably bring it down all the way to this point right here, just right before the cuffs of the sleeves. I don't know the terms for this, but hopefully you get what I mean. So it's gonna be like all the way up here, and that way it can leave some room for the rest of it. Oh my gosh, what a pain. I've been trying to figure out how to actually make the sleeves. It's a little bit confusing, but I think I'll be able to get it down. Look how large this is. So this is my other sweater right here. This is the one on top of that. It's gigantic. I love my baggy clothing. Yeah, I'm gonna get back to work. Hi guys, so here is the next update on the sleeve. I am doing so bad at this. This is what the sleeve like pretty much finished. Although one side is like longer than the other side, so it's not gonna add up evenly if I were to single crochet it all together. Hopefully by the second time I will get it down, or maybe by the third time. But yeah, just a little bit frustrated, you know, this part where you can't really figure it out and trying it for the first time. It's a little bit frustrating. Definitely not therapeutic right now. It's a lot of stress because I spent like an entire day or 2 days on a sleeve by itself. So yeah, I'll be back with the next update once I try to figure out both of these sleeves. Hi guys, it's a couple days later, so I decided that I'm going to be making another quick update on the sleeve. I actually decided to change the colors, so I'm now using blue and yellow for the sleeves, and so far this is what it looks like. Here is one side of the sleeve. It looks fine, right? This is like where I did the increases on one side, and I think it looks pretty decent. However, on the side where I decrease, something went very wrong, and there's like this extra yarn that I didn't need right here. I guess it's like I didn't decrease enough or something, but yeah, it's not even. And I also have to use another shade of blue because I ran out of the first shade. So there goes that. Currently going to frog this and try to redo it from the halfway point. Be back with the next update. Next quick update, currently I am working on the yellow sleeve. Here's what the first sleeve looks like. It goes in rows, so you have to crochet this one in rows. This is just one of the sides. I flipped this sweater inside out, so we're currently looking at the outside. Here is what I am actually doing instead of following the instructions or the pattern. I am going ahead and freehanding the sleeves because I cannot for the life of me figure out how to create the decreases. I can do the increase. I think the increase looks okay. It doesn't look that bad, but once you get to the decrease, you're supposed to mirror the increase side, and I cannot figure out how to do that. Hi guys, welcome back to the next update. So here's the yellow sleeve that I did and I talked about before in the last clip. So here's what it looks like. This is 14 inches from here to here, and I think it stops at like the bottom of my wrist, and then after that it's going to be another 3 to 3.5 inches for the cuffs. So I think I am doing good so far. Currently working on the blue sleeves, and that's gonna take me like another day or two. Here's what the jacket looks like so far. Not jacket. Here's what the sweater looks like so far. I just made the cuffs of the sleeves. So like this is what it looks like up close. The stitches, although I feel like the stitches look nothing like the pattern, but it still looks pretty decent, I think. Now I'm on to making the next sleeve. Yeah, I'm really excited to finish off the bottom part and also the collar as well. My friend told me that the sweater looks like a grandma sweater. Well, my bad, I didn't know that grandmas wore pastel oversized sweaters, but it's comfy. Like, I like something that covers my figure most of the time, so. And I'm happy with the color choices. Gonna go ahead and finish this off. I'll be back with the next update. I made the other sleeve right here, and I'm so happy with this. So next I'm going to be finishing up the collar, and then we're gonna be doing the bottom of the sweater. Possibly thinking about adding like those puffy daisy flowers. So that's what I'm thinking to add like on the middle of this sweater canvas. Yeah, I'll be back with the next update. Okay, so I did the collar for this sweater, and this is what it looks like. I used Skylight for my yarn choice. Yeah, I'm very happy with how it turned out. I already tried it on and it looks great. So here's the next part that I'm currently working on. It's the bottom of the sweater. So we're doing the bottom band. Oh my gosh, I don't even know how long I spent on this, probably an hour already, just making this part. And it's gonna be the largest and the longest piece to finish off the sweater. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to finish this. It's gonna look amazing, and I will be done before my birthday. So really excited about that. Hi guys, so we're back to the final update, and here is what the sweater looks like when it's completely done. The color block is finished, so you can go ahead and like pretty much wear this sweater just as it is. I think it looks really cool and colorful, pastel, just the way I like it. Or I also made a few daisies, and then I made it to where I put the little bobby pins on the back. That way I can go ahead and put it on like the front part of the shirt or the sweater and have some little decor. And luckily it is removable, so that way I can replace it with other things in case I want to change up the design. So yeah, this is what this one looks like. Something like that. Can move it around however, and it looks really cute. And another way that I made it to where you can also put it along the sleeves as well. So here's another way I'd wear it. Have the flowers, 3 of them on each side on the yellow and the blue sleeves, and I really like how it looks. And yeah, this is what it looks like. Super happy with how it turned out. First time making a sweater. It's very time consuming, a lot longer than dolls. The time it takes me to make this one sweater, I could have probably made like 3 dolls already. So I do enjoy the dolls for fast-paced projects, or if I want to just take it slow and do something that's a little bit more repetitive and I don't have to think as much, then a sweater would be a good option for that. But I do plan on making more sweaters, so there's going to be more progress vlogs on that in the future since I need to practice making different things. So that's also going to be on the channel. So yeah, this channel is turning into a crochet channel, but I'm still keeping a lot of anime stuff on here. If you guys like this vlog, let me know below that you want to see some more, so that way I can post some more, hopefully more often. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a lot of fun vlogging this. It's a really long vlog, by the way, so hopefully you sat through most of it. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be back with another video next time soon. Bye!